Serena was going for her third straight Wimby that year, but as you can see, pretty much Serena has been dominating this. I think that's kind of fair to say.
Head-to-head a little charitable, isn't it?
This Serena-Maria first round is the focus of our Quicken Loans tournament preview. All right, kids. First of all, do we know what kind of physical state Serena Williams is in?
Isn't that the big question? No, it's huge, and that'll determine a lot in this match. I mean, we saw Serena was just a couple of weeks ago have to quit early on in her final against Bianca Andreescu up in Canada. It's only a few games in when Serena walked to her chair and couldn't continue.
Did you see that coming?
Did not see it coming.
Upper back injury?
And she was crying. She was very upset. And it was Andreescu. You not often see this, have to go over and comfort and console Serena. She was totally caught off guard as well. Andreescu
3-1 in the first set.
The fans were stunned.
Nobody could see anything going on with
Serena had played that long match.
Play that match.
Right. I mean, and Serena had played that long match in the semifinals, and I think what people were saying was this was a back seizure, and this kind of injury, if Serena had had an extra day off, as she does at majors, she would have been okay to play that final. So I guess that's a little silver lining.
Here's the thing. We've all seen Serena be emotional in matches and get angry in matches, but she was like weeping uncontrollably when she had to quit that match, and then even afterwards trying to explain to the fans why I've never seen her like that. Yeah. Have you? Has anybody?
No. And
right?
Remember, she'd beaten Naomi Osaka. That is a big win. She's beating the #1 player in the world. Remember, she's coming off a disappointing Wimbledon where she reaches the finals and then can't close, and she was playing well. I thought she looked as good in Toronto as I've seen her since her comeback. But then to play against a teenager, local product, and to have to stop after 4 games, that was tough to watch.
Nobody knows what's going on with Serena except Serena Williams, so we'll just have to hope that she is healthy and ready to play tonight.
I think it was just I think it was the culmination of everything these last few years of injuries continuing to kind of derail her and her progress. But I think she comes in here. We have to see how healthy she is. I mean, this is the kind of first-round matchup that will get her back on track, that will get her motivated. Through the course of her career, there has been one player that she basically refuses to lose to. She lost to her in that Wimbledon final. She lost a few months later in the year-end championships in LA. Serena was not healthy in that match. Maria's won 3 sets since. We're talking since the end of 2004. So if Serena can be healthy, she's going to bring all the intensity tonight.
Again, this is the big night match, starting with the big ceremony tonight at 7 o'clock. Serena against Maria. How has she looked in practice? It's a little hard to know with Serena because she tends not to move much in practice anyway, Martina.
She's got peculiar practice habits. She hits a lot of balls against the net just to get the hand going, and she's all about rhythm and getting into a routine. But so you cannot really tell by watching her practice what's going on with her. Again, she's the only one that really knows what's going on. But we just hope that we have more of a rivalry. I mean, we talk about this rivalry, but it's been so one-sided, 19-2.
And here's the other big question as we watch them both serve, because the serve is key to both these players. How has Maria looked in practice?
No, I mean, it's a lot of the same conversation we could be having about Maria. This is only her 15th match of the season. She's 8-6. She's ranked 87, so health and fitness is a concern here. This is like the Legends event comes to the first night, first Monday at the U.S. Open, but health and fitness a concern on the other side of the net as well.
Yeah, Sharapova, interesting. You know, she started to work a little bit with Riccardo Chiodi this summer, just trying to get a little bit more motivated. I mean, she played in Cincinnati. She lost to Ash Barty. She didn't look in control of any of the points to me. When Maria was at her best, she's dictating play. Yeah. She's pushing players back. She's overwhelming them with her power. She's not able to hit that hard anymore. If you look at average ground stroke speeds for the women, she's nowhere near the top. And for her to play well, she's got to be able to control a match. Big returns, big ground strokes. That's missing from her game, whether that's her shoulder injury or forearm injury, whatever reason. She's not one of the biggest hitters anymore. She's never been one of the best movers. How does she hit through Serena? I don't know with not getting the first strike in.
It's funny, they play a similar game in that they overpower people, or at least Maria used to. Serena still does. Maria's worst shot, her serve, is Serena's best shot, her serve.
Yeah.
So that's why it's been such a bad matchup. Once the ball is in play, Maria used to be able to hang, but she cannot do that anymore.
Is it worth bringing up that a couple of years ago, Maria Sharapova, who'd missed 15 months on a drug suspension, knocked out Simona Halep in the first round night match here?
Yeah, it was the same kind of a situation, wasn't it? Where Maria was coming back. He said, oh, boy, whoever made the draw really frowned on Maria. Maria won that match against Halep, who then was #1 player in the world. This is a much different set of circumstances. Martina had a great point earlier in the show where she said, Serena comes into this tournament now focused. None of this sort of, I'm going to ease my way in. I'll play a qualifier I maybe haven't seen before. And by the middle weekend, I'll find my groove. I mean, she's locked into this event now.
And she's locked in the final. She's locked in every single time she plays Maria Sharapova.
Yeah.
And I expect her to be locked in tonight.
We're guessing finally that Serena's got a good-looking chance to get to 24 major titles, to win this for a 7th time?
I felt really good about her chances here. I mean, I think she was so disappointed after Wimbledon, and she put a lot of focus this summer into trying to win here. Or almost certainly her tennis season's over here after the U.S. Open. I'm not sure what this back injury has done to not even the plans and the training, but also her. I mean, it gets hard as you get older to deal with injury after injury and the body breaking down. She's going to give it a really good push here, you have to think, if her body allows her.
Should be something tonight.
#1 with the odds makers. This is a player who hasn't won a tournament in almost 3 years, and she's picked to win this event. A day off in between matches. The weather app certainly looks favorable. I mean, there are a lot of things going for Serena, though.
A lot of things are going for Coco Gauff. The 15-year-old plays tomorrow against Potapova.